In this session, we will be discussing about the method of representing the irrational numbers square root 10 and square root 11 on the number line. Our approach here will be similar as for square root 2, square root 3, etc. If you want to check out how we represented root 2 and root 3 on the number line, just click on the I button on the top right side of your screen. So the first step is to find out two whole numbers or natural numbers, the sum of whose square is either 10 or just smaller than 10. So if we choose the numbers 3 and 1, using the Pythagorean theorem, 3 squared plus 1 squared is equal to 9 plus 1, that is 10, which is equal to root 10 squared. This means we are going to use the numbers 3 and 1 for our construction. To start with, let's construct the number line. We'll be marking points at equal distances on this number line, and then we can write down the numbers. You can take any appropriate distance. As root 10 is a positive number, we are going to use the positive side of the number line. So let us start with the number 0, continuing with the consecutive integers 1, 2, 3, etc. So now our number line is ready to represent the number square root of 10. The two numbers which we chose were 3 and 1, and we have to construct a right triangle using these two as the sides or legs of the triangle. I prefer to take the larger number 3 on the number line. So we will take 3 units from the origin, mark that as point A. So OA is 3 units, which acts as the base of the right triangle. Now at point A, we have to construct a perpendicular to the number line. You may use your protractor or compass for this. I am using the protractor. So I keep my protractor on the point A, aligning it with the number line, and mark the point for 90-degree angle. Now removing the protractor, I will draw the ray for the 90 degrees. Take care that this ray which you draw at point A should be longer than the second side which we are going to use, which is 1 in this case. So now we'll take 1 unit as the radius on the compass. Keeping the tip of the compass at point A, we have to cut an arc of 1 unit on this ray AX, and this gives us the third vertex of our triangle, that is point B. Joining O to B, we get the right triangle OAP, and as per our calculation, the third side or the hypotenuse of this triangle should be square root of 10. So this is how we get the length OB equal to square root 10. Now to locate this length on the number line, we will take radius OB on the compass, and with center O, we'll cut an arc intersecting the number line at point C. So OC and OB being the radii of the same circle, we get OC is equal to square root of 10, which means square root 10 is located at point C. Once we have constructed square root 10, we can further use this number line to represent square root of 11 or 12, etc. According to Pythagorean theorem, root 10 squared plus 1 squared is equal to 10 plus 1 equal to 11, which is the square of root 11. So further, taking square root 10 or OC as the base, we will draw the second triangle. So let's construct the perpendicular CY at point C. As the second side is 1 unit, we'll take 1 unit radius, and with point C as center, we draw an arc intersecting the ray CY at point D. Joining D, we get a right triangle whose hypotenuse OD equals root 11. So again, repeating the same steps. With radius OD, we can construct an arc to get the point E on the number line, so that OE is equal to root 11. So I hope all the steps were clear. In case you have any doubts or any questions in your mind, you can leave a comment in the comment box. I will answer your queries as soon as possible. And if you are interested to know how to represent negative square roots on the number line, you can click here on the screen to see the complete video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. See you soon with another topic. Bye-bye.